out of static.
All right, welcome back. Here's another quick episode on another topic that's often coming up when you're doing work with some crazy video, maybe footage that you shot on a camera, smartphone, not so smartphone, or you have some renderings and you put them together and something's not quite perfect, or you just want to add some imperfection to it. For that matter, it may be a perfect shot or a sequence, but you have some frames that you'd like to alter. And for instance, here you see there's a sequence where you really can't read the letters that were underneath it. The word undo is kind of hidden there or distorted with all the filters and the special effects I added. And it might be nice to have sort of a subliminal message coming back up here, right? Where basically this one word is showing up again. Let's say, for instance, one of these guys. Like this one here is pretty clear. So I'm going to store this frame right there, image store copy. And I'm going to start using that in a couple of places. So one way to do that is from the stored copy, right? If I go somewhere else and I say this frame needs to be replaced, simply click this and it will store that back in there. But there's other scenarios where you do have perhaps a frame like this one you want, or perhaps not quite that much. Let's say this, yeah, let's do this one. So you can grab it, right click here and select copy frame, and then you can place it somewhere else. Right here you can replace current frame. So that's another way to do a little bit of a, I don't know, introducing some noise of flickering or strobe effect. And then there's another one too. Let's say you wanted to have a whole sequence of them fade from one frame to another. So let's say I place this one here, and I say I want to go from this frame to this frame in a sort of a transition. So essentially you need to select this one and go all the way to the one before here, like this one. So you could go with the in marker and go here to the out marker and say, well, voila, we have a selection. Now we place that in a way that it blends from this frame here on the left to this frame here on the outside of the selection. So we can do that, but that selection itself is also something we can do even faster. In version 10 we've added this select button. That was actually already there in the past, but not as a button. It was a function, I forget what it was. Some right click or something, some keyboard shortcut, but it's just a little bit easier to do. That functionality was there, it's just not been exploited so much. Now it'll be easier, and the way to do it is simply click the select button and then drag, and you have your selection done. So for instance, if you have the need to grab from this, let's say from, okay, let's go select, there you go, it's a toggle, right? And then so you want to go from here to here, boom. You can now select quite easily with just click and drag the couple of frames you want to select, and then you simply use the right click button and the right click on your mouse and you select extrapolate block. So that entire block that you have selected will be is sort of an interpolation or an extrapolation. If from the block's point of view, it's extra because it goes to the outside, the one before the block and the one after the block. But in terms of what it's doing, it's interpolating from this frame outside to that frame outside. It's blending using our motion estimated interpolation, and so that's going to fill in those blocks really quickly with a transition. And that's just a really great way to add not just a single frame, because you can always do that. You can put this one in there, but if you want something that's a bit more visible for at least a fraction of whatever the time it takes for the retina to kind of register it, right? You want that subliminal message to actually be seen a little bit. So you select, this one's already there, this one's already there. Let's say you want to do a transition from here to here, right click, extrapolate, done. Right, so that's just what I wanted to show in that quick quick intro, in that quick add-on tutorial. We have a way to make this really quickly patched up. So let's say here we go. In fact, I'm going to do even something different. I'm going to make a negative of this. let's see, where is it? Invert, not the whole animation, just this one frame. So here we go from this, and over here we'll go to this one, right? So we'll go from here to here, and we need to select that range. There it is. Select the block from here to here. There you go, and then right click, extrapolate block. Boom. So now even more dramatic if you actually go from this to the negative, right? You go from this to about here with this one, the original, and this is the negative. So let's go again, select from here to here, and the white one is before it, the black one is behind it, and we right click and say extrapolate. So now we have a transition blending from one to the other, right? That's really an awesome way. That's actually an awesome way to create very fast faded transitions from one image to another, right? If you have a video shot and there is perhaps something in between you don't want to see anymore, there's a good frame here, there's a good frame over there, you can easily just blend it up and touch it up that way. Alright, so that's basically it. You'll see a very noisy clip in this case, and that's really actually the intention. That's what we wanted, so that's what we get. And so much more to explore. Thanks for watching, thanks for howling and waffling.